Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. It's always refreshing when Hollywood is able to poke fun at itself. It's even better when it's a scathing takedown thanks to Seth Rogen and co-creator Evan Goldberg. Their new series, The Studio, is now streaming on Apple TV+, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. Imagine a big Hollywood studio run by Seth Rogen. Rogen isn't playing too far away from his usual shtick as Matt Remick, who finds himself the new executive of Continental Studios after former exec Patty Lee is let go. Now Kathryn O'Hara pops up as Patty, who really finds herself trying to stay relevant and rich in this new stage of her career after getting the axe. Now, Matt would love to make serious, art house, auteur-driven movies, while others at the studio want to make big-budget IP movies just to make money. He gets in way over his head, desperately trying to appease big names like Martin Scorsese and Ron Howard, while making promises to his own bosses. Barinholtz, Chase Suey Wonders, and Kathryn Hahn play members of Matt's team who are trying to find their own way in Hollywood despite all the pressures thrown at them. The studio was co-created by Seth Rogen, who also serves on the writing and directing team alongside Evan Goldberg. It's 10 half-hour episodes that just fly by. This is the best and smartest thing Rogen has ever created, and really shows a kind of biting maturity from his earlier days of stoner comedies. Rogen isn't necessarily stretching too far as an actor with the character that he's created, but the antics and the commentary are at an elevated state. The studio has a really interesting structure given Rogen and Goldberg have really gone back to classic TV days of using notable guest stars in each episode. The first episode features Bryan Cranston as a studio head telling Matt to make a Kool-Aid movie to capitalize on known IP properties like Barbie. Now, Matt thinks that he can make this artistic version of a Kool-Aid movie if it's actually a Martin Scorsese movie about Jonestown featuring Steve Buscemi. Now, let's just say that Matt makes a few enemies on his first day on the job. Each episode features a different director and actor playing themselves in movies that Matt is working on. There's this ongoing commentary on art versus the commercialism of movies. The show tackles everything from shooting on film versus digital, cynical cash grab reboots, to casting decisions made to adhere to current political correctness and social media needs, and much more. Each episode starts so promising for Matt and then just goes off the rails, giving the audience that kind of tense, cringe-worthy comedy with really big laughs. It utilizes kind of a walking and talking, Sorkin-like intensity to demonstrate the high stakes that Matt continually finds himself in. Whether it's guest stars like Martin Scorsese and Ron Howard and Sarah Polley playing themselves, or people like Kathryn Hahn playing someone on the PR team, it's really a treat to see the ridiculous lengths that these characters go through. The studio is an incredibly smart satire that works really well because it feels heightened and yet all too real for the current state of Hollywood. I'm giving the studio 4.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have some other movie reviews, some celebrity interviews, and I would love to hear from you. Leave me a comment here on YouTube or on social media. You can find me at Paul's Movie Trip. I'm across social media and on Letterboxd. Let me know, what are your thoughts? Have you watched the first 2 episodes of The Studio? Or what are some of your other favorite Apple TV Plus series that you're watching? Let me know in the comments. And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of The Studio. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.